No debates, no drama. Get ready for some fun and join us now for the Free in Fredonia Show.
I'm willing to pay you, but just because you smoked a peace pipe with the old chief, you can't hold me up.
And I'm dumber than you think I am, or you ain't as smart as I think you are.
All right, Desperate, you'll win. Arrange a powwow with Big Tree for tomorrow.
Just a plain introduction?
Just how plain?
Oh, howdy, couple of bouquets.
How much to tell him what a great guy I am?
That'll cost you money. If I'm going to stretch the truth, I got to get paid for it. You know, I got a very delicate conscience.
Desperate, you're a burglar. I'll add 200 to it and make it an even 1,000 for a Class A introduction.
Get it, boy.
Here's your host, Gary SannaBlue Baker.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Free in Fredonia Show. I'm Gary Baker, and I want to thank you all for popping up. Hey, Chrissy, how are you? I see you have finally joined us. Today is Bible trivia. So get your thinking caps on and try to remember all those Sunday school lessons. And we're going to have Bible trivia. Before I get started, I want to say happy birthday to my Uncle Paul, 90 years young, and just as old and ugly as he ever was. And I love him dearly. In other words, happy birthday, Uncle Paul. I appreciate you. All right, before we get started, let's have a word for the day.
When you pass through the waters, I will be with you. And when you pass through the rivers, they will not sweep over you. When you walk through the fire, you will not be burned. The flames will not set you ablaze. Isaiah 43:2. Trials may come, but God's protective presence guarantees you won't be overwhelmed.
Everybody said amen. All right, I've got the top 10 leaders for the free t-shirt this week. And just take a good look at it. I'm not going to be putting this up every day. I'll put it up on Wednesdays. And then Monday, I'll announce the winners. So, and we're going to go on the point system. So if you're a little behind, it's okay. You can catch up in one session. So everybody try to compete and win yourself a t-shirt. And we can have some fun doing that. There's the top 10. Take a look and see where you are. All right, like I said, today is Bible trivia. We're questions. I'm going to ask 5 questions, and then I'll show you the leaderboard after every 5 questions. We'll try to get it so you know where you're standing. First of all, let's get Gloria to tell everybody how to play. Hey, Gloria.
Welcome to the Free in Fredonia Show. It's going to be lots of fun with interesting trivia questions on a variety of subjects. The way you play is the question will be posted on screen with 4 possible answers. You'll have 10 seconds after the question is read to choose the answer you think is correct and type in the correlating number in the comment section. After you post your choice, give Gary a few seconds to tabulate the answers, and the correct response will be noted before advancing to the next question. The high score and winner gets bragging rights and will be posted after the show. Good luck. Now here's Gary.
All right, here we go. All right, go ahead and share while you got an opportunity. Share this on your Facebook page, share it to groups, share it to everybody you can think of. And yeah, Melinda, I see you. I'll show you. I see you. There you go. I see you. So go ahead and share and try to get some more people to play if they want to play Bible trivia. And some of these questions some of them are hard, but if you paid attention in Sunday school, shouldn't be any problem for you. All right. We're winding down the start of the game here. I hope everybody's doing good. Melinda's on there, Linda. I can see her. Here we go. I'm having throat problems today, so stay with me. All right. Hey, Jeannie. Here we go. First question. What type of insect did John the Baptist eat in the wilderness? Locusts, grasshoppers, bees, or ants? What type of insect did John the Baptist eat in the wilderness? Locusts, grasshoppers, bees, or ants? Put your answer in the comment section there. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Hey, Terry, glad you showed up. Put the answer in the comment section. All right, there we go. What type of insect did John the Baptist eat in the wilderness? I'm sure y'all remember that. Locusts. John the Baptist ate locusts. He was a wild man. Hey, Janie, glad you could make it. Here we go. Question 2. What river did John the Baptist baptize people in? Was it the Tigris River, the Nile River, the Jordan River, or the Euphrates River? What river did John the Baptist baptize people in? Put your answer in the comment section. The number of the answer you choose, just type it in there. Here we go. Let the machine do a little computing, see who's right, who's wrong. On question 2, what river did John the Baptist baptize people in? The Jordan River. Jordan River. All right. I see Janie, Linda. Janie's there. Here we go. Next question. Who wrote the most of the New Testament letters, the epistles? Was it Peter, Paul, John, or James? Hey, Brittany, glad you could make it. Who wrote most of the New Testament letters, the epistles? Peter, Paul, John, or James? Just put your answer in the comment section. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Here we go. Who wrote most of the New Testament letters? Everybody's got their answer in. All right, machine. Paul. Paul wrote most of the New Testament letters. 60% of you got it right. Next question. Which king had a dream interpreted by Daniel? Was it Solomon, Saul, Nebuchadnezzar, or Herod? Which king had a dream interpreted by Daniel? Solomon, Saul, Nebuchadnezzar, or Herod? Just put your answer in the comment section, 1, 2, 3, or 4. And we'll let the machine tabulate the answers, see who was right and wrong. Hey, Brittany. Here we go. Nebuchadnezzar. He had his dream interpreted by Daniel. Next question, 5th question. What food did God provide to the Israelites in the desert? Was it quail, manna, fish, or bread? What food did God provide to the Israelites in the desert? Put your answer there in the comment section. All right, need to get it in there. There we go. Time's up. What food did God provide to the Israelites in the desert? Everybody should get that one. Here we go. Manna. Manna. Let me pause the game here just for a second. Let's go to the leaderboard and see how y'all doing so far. Look at there. Miss Pollyanna, Sharon. Can you see the board all right? Like I said, if you're using a phone, if you turn your phone sideways, horizontally, you should be able to see where your standings are. That's all right. We still got some more questions to go. So here we go. Sixth question. Which gospel is traditionally considered to be written first? Was it Matthew, Mark, Luke, or John? Which gospel is traditionally considered to be written first? Get your answer in the comment section. Leanne says she sucks at Bible trivia. You said you went to Sunday school. Here we go. Which gospel is traditionally considered to be written first? Got all your answers in there. We're going to find out. Here we go. Mark. Mark was traditionally considered to be written first. Next question. Moving right along. How many books are there in the Protestant Bible? 72, 70, 66, or 64? How many books are there in the Protestant Bible? 72, 70, 66, 64. Get your answers in. All right. All right, here we go. 66 books are in the Protestant Bible. 66 books. 34% of you got it right. Next question. Which woman became queen and saved her people from destruction? Was it Ruth, Mary Magdalene, Esther, or Deborah? Which woman became queen and saved her people from destruction? 1, 2, 3, or 4? That's a good question. Y'all get your answers in the comment section. Here we go. I gave it away. Esther became queen, saved her people. I'm playing around with the buttons. I guess y'all can see that. Here we go. Next question. Which Old Testament book is known for its theme of meaningless pursuits? Was it Psalms, Proverbs, Job, or Ecclesiastes? Which Old Testament book is known for its theme of meaningless pursuits? Get your answer in there. Comment section. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. We're on question 9. We are moving right along. Ecclesiastes is known for its theme of meaningless pursuits. 34% of you got it. All right, here we go. Next question. You ready? Oh, I think we already had this one. We're going to have to skip this one. Sorry about that. I'll let y'all answer that. Go ahead. I can't figure out how to. I'm not sure what happened there. That was the first question we had. That's my bad, y'all. I'm sorry. I'll give you a free one. See if you remember that. That'll add to your score. I wonder if some of you miss it. Some of you weren't here, though. That's true. I thought I had all those checked, but evidently I didn't. I'm only human. Oh, my goodness. Linda Baker Bragg, look at you. How could you miss that one? Shame, 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 shame. All right, here we go. Question 11. What language was most of the Old Testament originally written in? Was it Latin, Hebrew, Greek, or Aramaic? What language was most of the Old Testament originally written in? 1, 2, 3, or 4. Put your guess in the comment section. And we'll let the machine tell us who's right and who's wrong. I think most of you get this one. Hebrew. Oh my goodness, Hebrew. All right, I forgot to pause the game a while ago. That question threw me, so let me pause it here, and we'll check this leaderboard again. Miss Pollyanna still in the lead. Look at that. Melinda's coming up. Can everybody see where they are? All right, we're going to resume. Still got some questions left. Here we go. Which Old Testament prophet had a vision of a valley filled with dry bones? Uh-oh. Was it Jeremiah, Isaiah, Ezekiel, or Daniel? Which Old Testament prophet had a vision of a valley filled with dry bones? You know, get your answer in there. It's kind of a hard one. Which Old Testament prophet had a vision of a valley filled with dry bones? Here we go. Gonna be popping up here. Ezekiel. 43% of y'all got that one. Ezekiel. Next question. What is the name of Moses' father-in-law who was also a priest of Midian? Was it Melchizedek, Laban, Jethro, or Abimelech? Those are tough to say. What is the name of Moses' father-in-law who was also a priest of Midian? Take a guess on that one. I believe I know who this was. But then I've got the answer right here in front of me, so I can say that. There you go, Jethro. He was Moses' father-in-law. All right, here we go. Next question. Well, here we go. That question was in there again. I thought I had proofed these, but evidently I dropped the ball again. All right, I'll give you another free one. Sorry about that. I think the machine is messing up on me, so I don't think I can take entirely all the blame. Maybe some of it. That's a freebie there. Had to help you scores. If it pops up again, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Ezekiel, we got 100%. All right. Way to go. All right. Next question. Question 15. Who was the king of Judah when the book of the law was founded in the temple? Was it Manasseh, Josiah, Jehoshaphat, or Ezekiel? Who was the king of Judah when the book of the law was found in the temple? I apologize for murdering those names. Who was the king of Judah when the book of the law was found in the temple? Take a guess there. That's kind of a tough one. All right, here we go. Josiah, 29% of you got that one right. Let me pause it again. Let's check the leaderboard, see if anybody's moved up in the standings. Looks like everybody's holding pretty steady. Check out where you are. Still got a chance to win. All right, here we go. Next question. In Revelation, how many people are sealed from each tribe of Israel? Is it 144,000, 12,000, 10,000, or 1,000? In Revelation, how many people are sealed from each tribe of Israel? Get your answer there in the comment section. Yeah, Leanne, we know. Okay. All right. This is a good question here. 12,000. 12,000 is the correct answer. Here we go. Next question. And that thing is in there again. I may have to stop and check the rest of it. Y'all hold on a second. Let me see something. No, I can't do anything about it. Sorry again. I think this is the first day that I've had so many problems. I think it's because I'm not sure what caused it. All right, we're going to resume. There's you another freebie. Janie, I'm sorry. All this trouble is happening. I know this. You haven't played much, so I hope you don't expect trouble all the time. Get your answer there. I think most of y'all know it. It's been up there 3 times. I was having problems when I was putting these questions together, but I thought I had it all figured out. Anyway, one of those things. Ezekiel. Ezekiel was the correct answer on that one. Here we go. Question 18. I hope it's not Ezekiel again. All right, here we go. New question. Which minor prophet's book has only one chapter and addresses Edom? Is it Obadiah, Nahum, Michael, or Joel? Which minor prophet's book has only one chapter and addresses Edom? This is a really good question. Get your answers in. All right. Time's moving on. Obadiah had one chapter in the Bible. Question 19. Here we go. What river did Naaman wash to be healed of leprosy? Was it the Tigris, the Nile, the Jordan, or the Euphrates? We had a similar question earlier, but this is different. What river did Naaman wash in to be healed of leprosy? Get your answers in there. Take a guess. And here we go. Let the machine do some computing. The Jordan River. 29% of you got it right, Melinda and Janie. Last question coming up. Last question. Here we go. How many times is the word God mentioned in the book of Esther? Is it 5, 3, 10, or 0? How many times is the word God mentioned in the book of Esther? That's a good question. Get your answers in there and put them in the comment section. Here we go. All right. 0. God is not mentioned in the book of Esther. So now you know. Let's check out the leaderboard here. Look at that. Miss Pollyanna, once again, looks like she's got 15 correct answers. She must have done a lot of Bible reading. Linda Baker, I'm disappointed in you. Preacher's daughter ought to know more about the Bible. Why are you on there twice, Linda? I think Melinda was on there twice the other day, too. I don't know what's up with that. Are y'all getting bumped off? You can answer in the comment section if you want. Okay. All right. All right, that's the game. I didn't have a story yesterday, but I wrote another one for today. So let's turn and let y'all listen to my story and see what you think about it. Here we go. Frank was 87 years old. He lived in the same white farmhouse for 52 years. He raised 3 kids, lost one, and he buried his wife under the oak tree in the backyard. And every morning without fail, he would sit on his front porch with a mug of black coffee and his dog Hank. Hank was an old lab mix. His muzzle was gray and he walked slow, but he was always at Frank's side. Always. They were inseparable. Did everything together. They'd walk the farm and go on tractor rides, even take naps in the recliner. And when Frank's knees gave out, Hank would sit next to his chair for hours, with his head resting on Frank's shoe. One winter morning, Frank didn't come out, and Hank waited at the front door and waited and waited. The ambulance came, then the silence, then a long, empty afternoon. Frank had passed away in his sleep. The kids came from out of town. They sorted papers and cleaned out the house. But nobody could move Hank. He wouldn't leave the porch. And for days he lay there at that front step watching the gate, just waiting and waiting. On the third evening, one of the grandkids, he was barely 6 years old, he sat down beside Hank and said, "Don't worry, buddy. He'll be back. Remember, Grandpa said good dogs go to heaven first," and to save him a seat. And Hank looked at the gate and wagged his tail just once. You know, love doesn't end at the gate. It just waits a little longer. All right, there you go. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for playing with me. I'll see you tomorrow. Y'all have a good rest